Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, as you see, another delivery from eBay. Now, my mantra, of course, is don't overlook the junk. This is a Marx 400 with double reduction motor and headlight. And I was just surfing through eBay. I came across this, buy it now, $10.50. So, couldn't pass it up, of course, especially with a double reduction motor. Thank you for your purchase. Very good. All right. Pretty basic locomotive, but of course I bought it for the motor. Now you see these double reduction motors on eBay for 40 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, and people buy them. This is the way to get a double reduction motor. Buy an old 400, an old 490, and snag the motor out of it. All right, there's the 400. Let me get this out of the way. Take a quick look at this. Grab some oil, of course. All right, make sure I'm still in frame and focus. So, as you see, a Marx 400 double reduction motor. A bit stiff. It's been sitting for years, decades, in fact. But the locomotive itself is completely undamaged. And hopefully, this motor is going to run. We shall see. So first thing I'm going to do is put a great big drop of oil on the output shaft of this motor. Now there's some red rust on that gear itself. Red is always surface rust, of course. All right, big drop of oil on the bearing on the brush plate. Well, that made a huge difference. All right, let's put this on the rail, pull the camera off the tripod, take a quick look at this. So, as I always stress, don't overlook the junk. This was listed as a buy it now for $10.50. And as you see, this is in really decent condition. It's had almost no runtime. It's got some discoloration, but no groove. It's been stored fairly well. There's a slight amount of rust there, and there is a bit of red rust right there on that gear, as you see. Red rust is always surface rust, so nothing to worry about as far as red. All right, get this in focus. Let's turn on the power, and let's see what happens. So, a Marx 400 double reduction motor, eBay, buy it now, $10.50. Wow. It's going to run. It's just a matter of getting it. This thing's been sitting forever. There's no doubt about that. Usually if you can get them running, they'll take off. Even the headlight's working. Now usually, get these things to take off or get them running. E-unit is sticking. That's better. And they will take off running, as you see. So when these things have been sitting that long, oxide builds up on the armature and the brushes and just kills the motor dead. But as you see, it is actually running quite well. Sticking in forward again. That's better. So this locomotive now needs to run. I'm really curious to see if it will pull a consist. I've got these 15 cars still on here. Let's see if this can move it. Anyway, $10.50. If you only use it for parts, it's worth that much. Look at this. So, you tell me, was that worth $10.50? I haven't done anything to it at all. headlight is working. It's running forward and reverse. I put 2 drops of oil on it. Now the longer this runs, the better it will run. Wow, this is running like brand new. This is running absolutely perfectly. And that's right at 40% power, pulling 15 tin litho cars. This thing's been here how long? 10 minutes? So, don't know why no one else bought it. Shipping was reasonable, and the purchase price was, I thought, more than fair, $10.50. I just wanted it for the motor. But as I always stress, this is the way to get into model trains. You know, look for the stuff that is absolute, the bottom price stuff you can find. 99% of the time, with a couple of minutes work, you can get these things running. In this case, all I had to do was turn the wheels a couple times, a couple of drops of oil, and it took off by itself. And as you see, this is running absolutely perfectly. Hard to beat this for $10.50. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video. I've got to say it again. Don't overlook the junk. A bit of lubrication and cleanup, this old locomotive is going to be absolutely perfect runner. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no physical damage to it at all. It's been sitting someplace for 60 years. But it hasn't been abused. It's been temperature controlled. As you see, there's not a speck of rust on these push rods. This actually doesn't look far from new, as you can see for yourself. No damage to it at all. It was absolutely dirt cheap, and it's running. $10.50. Really difficult to beat that. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.